Josh, Tony Nubby Goat, Tony Nubby Sauce with it, Tony Shinobi, and I'm on the Buzz Show. Y'all can find me on all platforms right now. YouTube, I am the biggest artist on BandLab. Goddamn, all the platforms, Tony Shinobi. You know it. Tony Nubby Goat, Tony Nubby Sauce with it.
Where it is you're not stepping on business, is that true?
What? I always stand on business. Look, I'm on it right now.
Well, I got the video so we can see.
We'll say that.
Right, yeah, right, out. Them niggas ain't getting no money, no money. Them niggas ain't getting no money, no nah. Them niggas ain't getting no money, no money. They don't really want no money, no money. Them niggas ain't getting no money, no nah. Them niggas ain't getting no money, no nah. Them niggas ain't getting no money, no money. They don't really want no money.
What's up, big dog? Yes, sir, yes, sir. So, man, I know, you know, in the past you did a short interview with me, and we was at the barber shop. But now I get a chance to interview you a little bit longer and get to know your story. So the first thing I want to ask is, what was Lil Tony Shinobi about? How was that?
Shit. I mean, my younger years, a lot of people call me King. They ain't call me Tony.
Yeah.
K1NG. Everybody called me King at a certain point. But I don't know. I always had this passion in me that made me always be singing in the hallways in school, or like just telling people what I wanted to be. I got booed my first talent show. I did. I got booed.
Yeah.
It was only one of my friends who was clapping hard as a bitch, like, shut the fuck up, y'all. Shut the fuck up. Everybody else was booing. Straight up. But I didn't really ever give up on who I was. You know, I wouldn't say I'm a nerd. I wouldn't say I'm a gangster. I wouldn't say I'm none of that shit. I'm just somebody who has always been following and chasing something that I feel like I'm already out of time for.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel.
Facts. So like, when you look back on your childhood, like, what moment feels like the exact starting point of your version of, you know, what we see today?
The exact starting point, I did 3 years at Tidewater Regional, because I was being too young-minded, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up with a charge for a high-speed chase from the police in a stolen vessel, you know what I'm saying? I got assault on police and then some, so I had a lot of time just to sit back and think about my life and what I really wanted. And after I got out of there, I kind of became Tony Shinobi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, at what point in time while you was incarcerated, like, when did it click to you? Like, was you writing while you was you was locked up? Like, or who was like one of the first person that kind of noticed that change?
I don't think nobody really noticed the change.
Yeah.
But when I got out, it was just I wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying? Like I went in and I just was like, I'm a gang leader. I'm king. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm expecting like more. I'm expecting the people to have my back as much as they always see me have theirs, and niggas don't want to make it as much as I did. Like, even when I called them and shit, and it just seemed to me like I was in it alone, and I had myself, and I had to get this out myself. Only a person was on my side was my mama. You know what I'm saying? So like, a girl goddamn had a child in there on me. I dated for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things happened to me at that time to where I just was like, I don't want to be with a pack no more. I want to make it so I can make it for all of us, because at the end of the day, y'all niggas ain't trying as hard as me.
Facts. And like, when you was in, I don't want to say incarcerated, but when you was locked up, like, was it the music aspect that made you change, or was it like?
What made me change was my drive for what I want to achieve out of my life.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna achieve that for you but you, and ain't nobody gonna believe you are who you are until you believe it yourself.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy, because at the end of the day, I heard a saying. It was like, you know, I ain't gonna, I'm gonna paraphrase it. I ain't gonna quote it because I don't know it word for word. But pretty much it was like, even if people help you, you still doing it on your own.
Yeah.
Like, even if, you know, my mom's, dad's, homeboys, even if they help me, it's still up to me at the end of the day to make sure that I'm straight and make sure the people
Bro,
that
I think
care
about it like this: the world that I'm moving on, it's not moving. Like the world is stationary to me.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm the one moving. So every time I move, the world move under me, cause I'm moving it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's not. This shit's stationary, and I'm stationary, and this shit is moving as I walk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how you got to think about life, because at the end of the day, everybody else is living their own perspective, bro. Ain't nobody living yours. So that's yours, bro. Care about yours before you care about anything else.
Yeah.
You know, because if you don't, where you gonna be at when all them niggas is not trying to listen because you ain't got no money?
Yeah.
I done went through it. You know, so I know it.
So it kind of reminds me of what I tell my daughters and my son. Like, this world, like, this is your world. This is your world. Like, you control everything in this world. But what you got to understand is the choices that you make, it reflects upon the people that you care about. So, pretty much what I'm saying is, you can go out here and rob somebody. You can go out here and shoot somebody. You can go out here and do anything you want, because this is your life to live. But the decisions you make affect the people that are in your world. And that's what I don't know if it's the same premise, but I do in some way kind of understand, because like it might not be that extreme as far as the walking, but I get your premise of what you're saying. Like, shit don't move until I move.
Yeah.
And
I got kids in this world,
yeah.
and I ain't even had no kids of my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
And like how did your mentality come, like, because I know you said once you got out, you pretty much kind of changed. But like, why you?
Yeah, I was a devil worshiper. When I was younger, like I don't know, I was just really into the industry and like the shit. So I was like just repping shit I didn't know about. You know.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
and at the end of the day, I'm not with that. I'm very black empowered. I learn knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I'm knowledgeable. Like I know what to say and the ways to say it because I know the ear.
Yeah. So what kind of when you? Because I understand you said what you said, but when you was younger, what kind of made you kind of go towards that avenue?
Listening to people like Tyler the Creator, Lil Uzi Vert, and motherfuckers like that, and just putting on an image for real that was a beautiful creation of mine. But I really had to step away from Tony Shinobi because I'm not no rock star. You know, I'm a rock star, but at the simple rate, I'm more than a rock star.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more than just that. I'm someone that actually goes through life, that actually struggles, that actually like has like downfalls and comes back up. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That was a character. I'm a person.
Facts. So like, what's something that you grew up around that felt normal back then, but now as an adult you realize, you know, it shaped you in a crazy way?
All the hot shit I did.
Yeah.
All the hot shit I would never do.
Wild out
It's
here.
like I would literally be like, bro, I'd be sitting here like, bro, no, I'm not finna do that. Like I'm scared. Like I'm scared of the outcome. Like I don't want to deal with a place that I can't express myself the way I want to constantly. And jail is that place.
Yeah.
If I can't express my creativity, that's there is hell for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Dang. So, like, when you was doing stuff like that, it felt normal to you. But at the end of the day, now that you look back on it, because it's pretty much like, I ain't gonna say like a movie, but you know how some of the scripts is like
This movie.
And how could you interpret that for me?
I live and I learn, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still dealing with a lot of the hot shit I did when I was younger, and it affects me more now because I'm older. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't wish I could have done it better because I learned to be who I am from what I went through, but I've learned to realize that it's more to me and it's more to life than that, you know? It's more to life than what we doing right now. It's more to life than just trying to do music, you know? Like, I'm so different now. I love life.
Yeah. So I want to know pretty much in a nutshell, what is it that that you're expecting to come from this? Not just my bad to cut you off, but not just from your music, but from your own mindset. Like, what do you feel to accomplish from learning, you know, exactly what you want to learn and being able to see it?
And a lot of my songs, and for like the last year, I talk about this thing called what's it called? A road to nowhere. And I talk about a road to nowhere because I always have this dream where I envision myself in like an old school car, like a Chevy or something, just something simple, riding down a road that has never been explored by like our people, you know.
Yeah.
My envisionment for me is to get away from money. I want to make so much to get away from it because I can't get away from needing it until I have enough of it to get away from it, you know. And then leaving
like
and finding out more and leaving more and unlocking more of my potential as a being, and maybe not even all in this life, but I'm gonna figure out a way to secure it for this one and maybe the next, you know, because that's where my mindset goes on a daily. I don't watch television. I learn. I create and I learn. That's what I'm here to do. I don't think I'm here to watch it, and be entertained by certain things.
That's some deep shit. Yeah, that's some deep shit. I completely feel you on that. And I really want to know, like, who was the first person in your neighborhood, you know, you ever saw that really made something out of nothing, and did that spark anything inside you? Yeah. It's a rapper named Sean Savage. He from fucking Buckrow. Like, we went to Phoebus, and like I literally watched this dude, bro, grow up. Like, he in the cut, and I mean he had a hard childhood, so I understand how much his grind has like made him so lucrative in whatever he does now. And it's like you gotta go through a sword, bro. You gotta go through fire to be that sword, bro. You gotta go through fire, bro. Like, maybe sometimes I ain't go through that fire enough to the point where I'm going through it now, and I'll be going through it like at certain times as I'm older, and I realize that I really should have went through that fire, bro, when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? So you don't think doing that time for what you did was
that was fire, but I was still a little older. Like, I feel like if I was young and I went through fire, I might have been sad, but like, my mama always figured out a way to goddamn make sure we ate, and if we ain't eat, then damn sure my little brothers was gonna eat, because I was gonna make sure they ate, and goddamn I was gonna go get it. And that's how I learned how to go get it, because you know what I'm saying, because I wanted them to eat. Like, they get good grades. Bring them niggas McDonald's, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta eat McDonald's tonight, but I'm gonna get me something. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be good with some noodles or something, but go ahead and get them some. Another thing I really kind of wanted to talk about, and I noticed that you've been doing a lot of, like, music. I want to know, what was the first studio session, and where you walked out, like, how was you feeling? Like, this really might, take me somewhere.
For me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got over 3,000 songs, so like
3,000.
Yeah, I'm not really one to talk about myself in a sense. I just let the words speak for themselves, and sometimes they make me cry, sometimes they make me laugh, sometimes they make me feel like I really went through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit really happened, but it's people that love these songs. It's women that have called me and told me their kids listen to my music when they get bullied at school. Like, at the end of the day, and it make them feel good. Like, I make this shit for me, but I feel like something speaks through me. So that's how it goes. I don't ever have like a time where I'm like, oh, I need to go back and do that over, because it's the words that come out. It's the things that I go through and just the ways they come out. You know, I don't really be trying to change that. It's just they talk about niggas who only do one take. One take it, and then that's good for me. And at this point, I'm doing my own music for myself, because a lot of people can't capture my sound. I only had 3 engineers in my lifetime. Low, Optimus, and one other brother, one of my Zoe brothers from Florida. Other than that, I've never had nobody that I've wanted to engineer me. What's his name? Bro with the dreads. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, I forgot your name because I've been doing music with you for so long. But I ain't seen him in a minute.
Light skin.
Nah, brown skin. Brown skin. I forgot this nigga name. Nah, hey, shit, yeah.
Facts. So, like, how could I wanna describe it, but like, when you made your first song, what was the feeling like? And when did you make it?
Well, Tony Shinobi, his first song was The World Is Yours. It's actually the first song on my YouTube. So if you go all the way down past the 700 videos on my YouTube, the first song that's on that bitch is The World Is Yours. The first album is called Lazarus, and that's the album that I dropped when I got out of jail and became Tony Shinobi. And for me, like, it was just about, like, the first hour I got out, I had met one of my first loves, you know what I'm saying? And she kind of taught me about myself as a black man.
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I know more about what power I hold than she'll ever know, probably.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just how life go at times, but she really opened me up to something that I had not known about just the culture of who I am and what I have in my skin and what the powers that I hold, you know. It was just about her coming to my world, because I dated her for like 3 years, and it was just a change in life it was a change of time in my life where I really wasn't trying to be too evil-minded and more or less be creative and learn how to grow and learn how to be better as a person and learn how to take care of my temple and learn how to, you know what I'm saying, just achieve more.
Yeah.
And I appreciate her for that all the time. I never would ever talk bad about her because she was a great woman until she wasn't. And that's human qualities. That's what humans do sometimes. We ain't all perfect.
Facts. So I want to kind of drag it back a little bit. Where did the name Tony Shinobi come from?
I don't ever give up, bro. I'm Naruto in real life. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was my main thing. My uncle came up with the name.
See, I'm a Naruto fan, so I am
Naruto, bro. I'm like living flesh Naruto.
No.
Bro, I'm the nine-tailed fox. You know, man, I'm the nine-tailed fox right in your face, bro. You gotta understand.
What's the nigga from the Lightning Village that kept getting beat up by the girl? That's who you is, the black dude.
No, nigga, I'm Naruto in living flesh, bro. I am the nigga with the Rasengan. I'm the nigga goddamn with the nine tails that do not give up, because at the end of the day, I always win. If I believe in it, I'm always gonna win, bro. I'm always gonna be on top because that's just me. Like, at the end of the day, I was built with something that pulls through that ether a little bit better, sounding a little bit better knowledge than a lot of people do. So when they pull through, they not pulling at the same voltage I'm pulling from. I'm pulling from a voltage that's way bigger. So it's less pressure on my voltage when I'm pulling through, and that should just go through. Like, you know what I'm saying? So any song you ever hear from me is gonna be something that hits you somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, this shit ain't just play this frequency music, this frequency science, this like actually like get into your biology and transfer energy. You know, I ain't just talking about guns and drugs and all that other shit. Like, I'm trying to better y'all energy.
Facts. And I feel you. But at the same time, I give you
side.
Alright, I give you side.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
side.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll take side.
Yeah, side. Side is niggas sleep on side. I give you yeah.
Shout that nigga for real.
Facts. So I want to know something, like, you work with different people over the years.
Yeah.
Like, what collab surprised you the most because it came together so natural?
Nigga, me and Optimus the R&B sensation. I ain't gonna lie, cause I got my gunner. That's my nigga goddamn Swisher. You know what I'm saying? I got my Playboy Cardi niggas that's finessing goddamn and goddamn what's his name? Finessing goddamn Quiz.
Yeah,
You already know goddamn. Other than them, Pablo, I don't really do a lot of music with a lot of people. I pick a certain people because I notice that certain people have a drive, and their drive could sometimes be even spiritual, and it's a part of the story of my life.
Yeah.
I expect like Nafaya. I really just started doing music with Nafaya, but you gotta understand, I never expect myself to beat this person at the, you know what I'm saying? I go to the beach sometimes, I play my music on my giant speaker and let people hear it. Yeah. He happened to walk past me and be like, bro, that's your music? You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah. And that day I taught him how to make music on his phone and literally like made like 3 tracks with the nigga and made videos with the nigga. And he became one of the closest friends to me at the time, because at the end of the day, he was real truthful. He was a Leo, so he was just like me at a sense. And the nigga ain't fire.
Fact.
And I'm fire. Like all day, that's me. Like, so we just 2 fires going together, and I'm teaching him more, and he's kind of like, he brought me closer to the spiritual side of things, in a sense of the Lord, and actually like, you know what I'm saying, doing things and realizing who I'm pulling from.
Yeah.
You know, and I've started making a lot more songs that uplift the spirit. You know what I'm saying, because of him. And I appreciate him for that. I definitely do.
Real shit. So, like, I want to talk about something a little different.
Okay.
So, I want to know, like, at what point did you start dressing, you know, completely stop dressing for other people's approval and start dressing like the version you had for yourself in your head?
I've been doing that my whole life. I can't even lie to you. I sell clothes now because of the fact I have a clothing problem. Like, I don't like to wear things but like twice, and then I don't want to wear that no more. I want to like figure out something else. I like cutting up things and sewing them together and putting things on. And I sell the things that I got the ideas that I come up with. I do a lot of hats now. For me, I've always been myself, like I said previously, but it took a lot for people to accept me. I mean, I didn't really become cool to people until Young Thug came out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that says a lot, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like I was always dressing the way I dress. I literally, that's my birthday twin, Young Thug. Lil Uzi is my birthday twin. Like, you gotta understand, like, we have the same energy. We pull from the same place. We always gonna, like, y'all always gonna favor me like that person, because that person is, in a sense, me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. So like, how did your liking to Young Thug come along? Was it the fashion or was it the music? Nah, it was the music. Straight up. He taught me how to use my voice to my advantage. Cause a lot of niggas took it for like, oh, I can't understand what this nigga's saying, or this nigga's a fucking genius when it comes to wordplay and repetition and how to put things together. Yeah. And as soon as the nigga came out, I was just like, yo, this nigga is the future. Like, I don't understand where the fuck y'all niggas talk about this nigga gay. I don't give a fuck when he first came out.
Yeah.
But I was like,
when he first came out.
But then I was like, man, nah, this nigga is the future, bro. Like, this nigga really gonna do some shit. Everybody was like, nah, that nigga whack. Nah, that nigga became the future right in y'all faces. And then I became like the VA Young Thug because I have been listening to him so much, and that's another reason why I don't listen to other artists. Unless you a local artist, I'm not really listening to like mainstream. I don't know the mainstream songs like that unless I'm in the club. Like, other than that, I ain't finna listen to that shit because it taints me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm somebody who really can grab your whole style and your repetition and make that shit mine real quick, like unconsciously. So I didn't really want to keep doing that. I want to be me as much as I can be me.
That's crazy. That's crazy because I noticed that you like that. When you express yourself, you kind of deep into what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, I want to kind of get a little bit to the fashion sense almost, because we still on the topic, but like I want to know, like, what's one outfit you wore that you're still confused how you pulled it off, but you did?
Man, I wore this outfit. I was in Atlanta on the stage where this is the one right before the one I had turned up light skin Keisha, and she gave me a pair of Pradas. Goddamn, I had done. I was with this little group that was had done like performance contests or whatever, and I had a whole bunch of contestants against me. Fast Money Chubbs was there, a few other niggas was there, but like I had worn this black like ninja type garment, you know what I'm saying? Ninja shit, white hair, Tony Shinobi, like Tony Shinobi down, my nigga. I was Tony Shinobi down.
To the max.
But I was doing jump on the stage, and every single time I did this song, every nigga that was competing against me got on the stage and got there and turned up with me, bro. Yeah. And I realized, okay, yeah, I look funny as hell, but like I was getting mad love, and I appreciate niggas for that. Every day I do. I appreciate niggas for that love.
Facts. And I know what, that was one of your like first shows, or was that like you? That was one of my first like away contests. Yeah. Like so I had went to Atlanta to do that. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time I had really gotten out the state to perform. Yeah. One of my favorite performances was for this girl. Actually, what's her name? What's her name? I had done what's her name? I forgot. But I did her daughter's birthday party, her 14th birthday party. And yeah, I done her 14th birthday. Hold on, you gotta tell me, how did that?
She's an artist. What is her name? Pause it. I gotta get that her name real quick. Oh yeah, that's it. That Poison Ivy. Her daughter had a 14th birthday party, and I had performed her for her 14th, and she knew every word to every song I did, and that shit touched my heart, bro. Like that shit made me like just like I felt like I was already there. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate Poison even for, you know what I'm saying. I appreciate her and her peoples. I love them, man. I love them peoples. They are good peoples.
Yeah. Facts.
They really pulled towards my like. Even my thought process of being who I was, you know, and made me realize that I do have some type of, you know what I'm saying, gift.
Real shit. Because one thing I do want to get into, like, I see you've been doing a lot of AI.
Yeah.
So, do you feel like AI let artists tell the truth louder or hide behind, you know, visual harder?
It depends on what you're using it for. For me, I would guess if you're using it to project a negative image, you're gonna have a hard time even working with it. Yeah. So I wouldn't suggest anybody like try to just project just a negative image of themselves on there. Like I project y'all actually use your minds to create what you want out of it and stop being so scared of it like taking over, and just use it for what it is. We here for a moment, and at the end of the day, once we gone, we gonna be back here, just not to remember that we was here for a moment, and we're gonna be in it anyways. So just utilize what you got and learn the best ways to get it before it gets you.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
All right. So you kind of threw me for a loop for a minute. So just me throwing that out there, you believe in reincarnation?
Yes.
And how did you get that summary? Like, how did you?
For me, I do a lot of research. I know. I read about the Emerald Tablets. I goddamn listen to Billy Carson. I listen to a lot of people that are in the field of archaeology or ancient alien technologies and shit like that. I've seen things because I go to the beach by myself sometimes and my dog, and I just be out there looking at the stars or the sky. I like gardening, so I look at plants when they grow and I realize that they're alive. You know, I give them my frequencies in my music, and I plug them onto the plant, and I see that the plant like responds to certain things. I do somatics. a lot of it is research for me, and that's what I love to do, you know. Like other than music, I like to learn about what I am as a soul being and not just a vessel, you know, because I am what's in my vessel and not just my vessel. But I've lost a lot of people lately, and even in that, it dives me even deeper because, man, rest in peace to my grandmama. She was waiting to die, you know. She thought God had forgotten about her, like, and for some people to be scared to death. Think about if you like 90 something and you're hurting because your vessel can't take too much more. You waking up and you can't breathe, but you have to go through not being able to breathe instead of actually being at peace with it. You know, like, it's a lot that people don't realize come with just growing old and not doing your vessel as right as you could, you know. I get older every day. Like, I'm interested in things that I'm going to experience because I know that I'm going to experience. I know I'm a walking light, but I know I'm going to experience things because they're something that can't not be unexperienced by anybody. You have to experience it.
So who do you believe you were, if you do remember, in a previous life?
King Tut. I know I'm King Tut. I don't. It's not a belief. It's a no, because of not only the things that I adorn my vessel with and where I've gotten them and how they've come about me, but because of dreams, because of times I've looked in the mirror and I've looked up a lot of things to know where I lie in, like, the spiritual aspect of life, and I have the spirit of King Tut, and I'm just trying to figure out how to get back to where I was. And I believe I picked everything in my life, from my parents to, like, everything that is going on. I feel like I've already watched this movie.
So as far as memories, do you have any memories as being it, or like do you just have
it's a dream? It's a dream thing for me.
And what does the dreams usually stem of? Like,
being sober. Sobriety brings me to vividly dreaming, and almost astral projection type, you know what I'm saying, like, shit going on all the time. My older brother used to get dreams, and I used to, like, smoke weed a lot. I don't smoke weed no more, but I used to smoke weed a lot and realized that I was only having vivid dreams when I would not smoke weed. I've been smoking weed since I was young, so it was hard for me to, like, realize that until, like, later years. But I get the same dreams. Our daddy was crazy. You know what I'm saying? He died. He got stabbed to death. He was stabbing somebody else. But like we all crazy, but we crazy in our own way. I say my crazy is the first thing that I ever did that was viral out here. I jumped up on a stage with Famous Dex at the Boo Williams Sports Complex when he came there, when he first got good with the little Dex dance and shit. Yeah. I jumped up on stage with him. Young Raj let me stay on the stage because Young Raj was the DJ at the time, and goddamn, I got invited on the tour bus. Shit, I do dumb things sometimes to get on because that's my crazy. Yeah. I just know that I have to be at a certain place at a certain time in order to gain a certain access to where I want to be more. And I've always planted those seeds.
So as far as when you started planting the seeds, like, what were those seeds? Were they physical or was they spiritual? Or
they're always just a planet manifestation. Like, I will, like, almost like last night. I ain't gonna speak on the night, but I feel like I manifested it because now I'm doing it through the music, and it's crazy because I might make a song and then that same shit I said in that song that hasn't happened yet, but I'm saying I want to happen in the song, it literally happened the next day. It'd be weird as hell sometimes now, but like that shit last night, that shit was weird as hell because right before this nigga pulled up and the night happened exactly how I said in the song. The night would happen like earlier that day when I was writing the song, when I was making the song, because I don't write music, I goddamn just speak it now, but when I was making the song, goddamn, the same shit happened last night, and it's like, whoa, like, cause nigga, what? Yeah, that's how I be feeling sometimes, like, nigga, what? And then I'm playing it, and they like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just like, what? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it is one thing I did want to ask you. Like, so let's talk about the Frozone beach moment. Like, what energy was you trying to channel that day? And did you know it was going to go how you thought it was going to go?
Oh, no. I didn't know it was going to be, like, it was a hit online. I ain't even going to lie. But it was all off of my exotic dancing energy right there, because I became an exotic dancer at the time. And I was with Optimus a lot. You know what I'm saying? The R&B sensation. Shout out my boy Optimus, the R&B sensation. And he's a pimp-ass nigga. Like, that's a pimp-ass nigga. I don't care what nobody say about him. Like, whatever they throw out about him, bro, that nigga's always been loyal to me as a friend. And he's taught me more about, like, money management and how to be an authentic person than a lot of people have in my life. And he 10 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so I don't give a fuck what y'all think. Because that nigga on his way to be a millionaire, and he done taught me how to goddamn make some money for myself more than what I was making. And I done taught him some things. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's what you need to be around. People you can teach and can teach you.
Yeah, so how did that whole exotic dance thing, because that's, like, that, when you said that, it was hard for you to skip past it, because, like, how the fuck did you become exotic dancer? Like,
I was broke, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, niggas won't pay for my music. I kept getting fired from jobs because of my online envy, and I at times people think that I be playing with that, but that's literally what it be. It's either my online envy or I'm just better than the manager, so the manager be fearing for their position. So at the end of the day, I feel like I can't do a lot of regular jobs, and I have to have my own business. So I constantly push my platforms and what I actually do, you know, because at the end of the day, these niggas don't want to pay me because they don't want me to be above them. And I ain't even trying to be in no race with you. I'm just being me.
Yeah, and the crazy thing that you said that, I completely believe that. And it's people on my side that'll take account for that, like they'll speak up for that. I got fired from my job. not now. I'm working. I'm good. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, I was working at a certain place, and this was years ago when I first had wanted to start doing my interviews. Yeah. Years ago, and I was working at a good job, banging job, and they called me one day, and I guess they looked at my social media. Yeah. Like, I didn't know jobs did shit like that. Yeah. But they do, because they said
different because they like, why you working here? What you do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and they said that shit to me, and I got fired, and that shit fucked me up. That's why I had stopped for a while. But now I'm like, fuck that shit. Like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and say what I gotta say. And like, I want to know, like, what's one thing, you know, you do when nobody's around, like, that fans would instantly turn into a meme? Like, something that you do that you don't show nobody.
I just say my dancing. Like, I dance everywhere. I be dancing.
Well, I would say that's hard. Yeah, because you dance. I see you
dance. I dance, but I stupid dance. I stupid dance when I'm comfortable with people. You know what I'm saying? I be doing dumb shit like I like Snapchat filters. You know what I'm saying? Them ugly filters and shit. Yeah. Like, man, I'll be quick to make some dumbass videos. Like, bro, I'm a goofy ass nigga. I put on like I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, charismatic ass nigga. But to be charismatic, you gotta love yourself, bro. I'm goofy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm a goofy ass nigga for real. Motherfuckers just don't see that because I be straight facing them like. You know what I'm saying? Pull up on your bitch. Like that, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'll be real live. Pull up on your bitch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Nigga, you get it. And it's that. You gotta hit him with that look, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be ready for it. They be ready for it.
You know, in a time where everybody feels, you know, pressure to look successful, like, what's something you think people are losing sight of?
Dress to impress. Yeah. Simple as that. I learned cheat codes of life at a young age because I thought about them so much and I wanted it so much that I manifested it. So I can wear whatever I want. Like, at this point, I wear whatever I want. Like, if I want something, it's going to come to me.
Yeah.
Again, I'm the one moving. The world ain't moving. Like, well, the world moves under my feet.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the world's moving under my feet. Like, you can move how you move, but you just stationary in my reality. In my reality, every time I move, the world is moving towards where I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
real shit. Like, I'm a giant to this shit. So, like, even with the fashion sense, I don't know. I cut things up. I put things together. I'm a designer. My skin is designer. I'm a designer. You know? Fuck a designer. Like, I'm designer.
It's crazy because you giving me almost like how Kanye West is, yo. I don't know if you fuck with him or not, but like that's what it's giving me. It's like I'm Michael Jackson.
I was better than Michael 3 years ago. Like, yeah. I became more. My catalog became bigger than Michael's 3 years ago, and then I started doing the type of music he did, and honestly, I listen to Mike, but a lot of the songs I've done that sound like him, I cherish to my heart, and I listen to them way more because I did it, and it just sounds so much better to me, and I feel it's in my mind that I'm at a point, my catalog's way bigger than Michael's. My genre list is way bigger than Michael's. Michael is my inspiration. Chris is my inspiration. Don't get me wrong, they are great, but I'm great too.
Yeah. So what kind of things, what kind of puts that thin line between you being like Michael and you being like Chris Brown?
Me incorporating myself.
Yeah.
You know, I can always pull from inspiration anywhere I see. Like, anybody I see, I'm not biting. I'm pulling inspiration.
Yeah.
Because I get inspired by everything that I listen to.
I agree with
everything
you on
that I
that.
see, bro. It's nothing but inspiration for me. So I don't give a fuck if a nigga say I sound like this nigga because he inspired me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, simple as that. It's inspiration.
And at the end of the day, if you do ask me, because I fuck with him. Because, like, that's what...
Even if I don't fuck with Youngboy, but I've gained inspiration from Youngboy before. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really listening to his music constantly because I feel like it's negative. It's a lot of negativity around it, and I don't listen to a lot of negative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm creating it, because I'm creating it with frequencies that are positive.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not really big on letting that get into my cerebral cortex because it affects me spiritually as it could mentally if it was like someone punching you in the face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people don't even realize that. Like, you got demons flying around you, everything you listen to. I don't listen to nothing but myself. Ain't no demons flying around me.
Facts.
That shit.
So like, what's one of the people that you can't find yourself listening to? Like, that one specific artist. Like, who would that be?
I don't think it's nobody that I would not listen to. It's just that I don't.
Alright, how about this? If I reword it. Who is that one person that you listen to and you like, no, I can't put that person on my frequency?
What's the nigga be like? You little whore. You little whore. that nigga. You be like, you little whore. You little whore. Black youngster. Yeah, nah. I can't
How you say it again?
You little whore. You little whore. What that nigga said, bro?
Yo, that's crazy.
The horse.
So
funny as hell.
So what is it about?
I don't know. It's a ghetto thing. It's a. He's pushing an agenda that I don't think he's stupid. I think he's with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's stupid. He with it. Like, that's it. They all with it, and that's one reason why I'm not here. I was supposed to be in the place of goddamn. What's his name? Baby Mama Ain't Shit. I beat that nigga.
Yeah.
I got an interview with Euro Got It online, and the nigga gave me that whole nigga's life right now. And I just told him I didn't want him to be on Shut That Dough. So they ended up giving it to that nigga. And that right there showed me even more about the industry. You know what I'm saying? That, like, they could get mad about some bullshit and then give something that you literally won by yourself. No crowd behind you.
Yeah.
None of that bullshit. You won by yourself to a whole nother nigga. You know what I'm saying? Have a whole nother nigga in the spotlight, not realizing, or to nobody of these people that didn't look at the interview, realizing that, yo, y'all realize that's Tony Shinobi's, like, record deal that they gave to this man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, it's how life go. Shit. My time will be my time.
And as far as speaking record deals, like, what's one label that you can see yourself getting signed to?
None.
If, how could I put it? Because at the end of the day, I know you say you're an independent artist, but it is certain people that inspire
any record
you.
label that Tory Lanez goddamn create. Any record label that Tory Lanez is going to eventually get out of jail and create. I will go to that. Other than that, I wouldn't follow around none of these niggas because they stupid.
And the crazy thing is, next question. Because I ain't even gonna argue with that. I fuck with Tory.
He knew what the fuck he was doing. That's the only reason he locked up.
And that's crazy. And like, with that situation, because I made a video, I don't believe that shit. Like, it's hard for me to believe that.
Man, bitches
like,
will tell anything. They from the devil, bro.
Like, if somebody shot your foot off, it would be more than just
bro. Man.
I was, bro.
Man, come on, girl. You would be out here limping. You still be dancing in the interviews and the videos and shit. Like you be dancing like you ain't got no holes in your foot, bitch.
Thank you, bro.
Stop playing with me,
bro. I sat
ain't no holes in your foot,
bro. I looked at all the new videos, all the new pictures. I said, bitch, if he would have shot you on your foot,
bitch, you over there.
Yeah.
Dancing your little feet, bitch. You out there.
Yeah. And people,
she lying.
and people failing to realize if somebody shoot you in your toe, it's not just gonna be one toe that come off.
Yeah,
it's gonna be multiple. It's gonna be multiple toes. Like so, and it's gonna be a big enough scar that show people that you didn't get. Like, yeah, I don't fuck with that either. Yeah, and like, I want to know like. What's your opinion on how quick people cancel each other online? Like, do you think the internet is too sensitive or not sensitive enough?
For me, I don't give a fuck. I ain't never gave a fuck. I post what I want, and if y'all like it, y'all like it. If y'all don't, then fuck you. At the end of the day, you don't run me, you don't feed me, you don't fuck me, you don't goddamn get my funds. So what the fuck is you goddamn worried about what the fuck I'm doing for? You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like that's what my mama always told me. Like they ain't feeding you, they ain't financing you, they ain't fucking up who you fucking. Then what is you worried about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Simple as that.
Cause at the end of the day, me personally, I feel like it done got too sensitive. Yeah. Like I believe like people.
Hate is there, bro. I'm viral right now for a song called Kibbles and Bits on BandLab.
Yeah.
And I have over like 400 messages, like 400 comments on it, and maybe like 50 of them comments is people like actually bringing up the song. Everybody else is literally just fucking coming for my life, like kill yourself, like
for real.
Yeah, but it's like I understand the hate gonna come because people just want to comment on things they don't understand, but they like it. You wouldn't never commented if you ain't like it. You know what I'm saying?
So what's one of the songs you got the most like hatred about? Like
Killers and Bits in the AI video, because the AI video is people hate AI. So it's like when they seen there was a good AI video that they minds actually like, they're automatically going to go towards, bro, fuck this guy, fuck his video, fuck you nigga, kill yourself. That's what they be on.
Yeah.
Like,
Cause I ain't gonna lie, like at the end of the day, I be thinking the same thing. Cause at first I wasn't a fan of AI, but then my brother Dre, he kind of put me on certain portions of AI, and I fucked with it. And then I was looking at the AI videos, and I was like, damn, I don't like how the AI look. But then
it got better.
But then I seen how it was you. It was what's the old dude that be at Charm Lounge? Is it Paper or something? Like at the end of all his videos, he'd be like, "Let's talk about it at Charm Lounge."
Boy. Yeah, boy.
Yeah. And I be looking at it like, yeah, y'all. It's something about how y'all did that shit
that make it come out.
Yeah,
crisp, nigga.
Like how is it? Cause I fuck
You
with
gotta
it. I fuck
plug-
with it myself a little bit, but I
Bro.
couldn't get it to come out like.
You have to plug everything you want into it, bro. It's not just like saying, I want a video of a nigga jumping. It's saying, I want a video of a nigga with real skin jumping that looks extraordinary, like regular person. You know what I'm saying? Not no cartoon or nothing. You gotta say no cartoon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No graphic image, a real life imaging, carbon copy, photo real, drone image, lighting with blue, you know what I'm saying, tints, atmosphere is sexual. Like, you gotta say these things into it. Like, if you're not putting everything you want into it, bro, it's never gonna be exactly how you want it. It will, but you gotta plug that shit in, bro. You gotta think with your mind, like, that shit.
Cause I be shooting to try it and shit like that, but it, like, I guess like you say, you gotta be down to the last detail.
You want the lines to draw off this nigga face at a certain time to where he is like, you know what I'm saying, changing his expression. This girl looks like she's surprised, but she's acting as if she's promiscuous and you have to say certain things, bro. Like, it's so deep with AI that it makes me think more. So I enjoy it, like, even working with it and trying to, like, figure out different ways I can do things that are illegal to do on it anyways. You know what I'm saying? So, like, because even the experts don't know all the words. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what you're going to plug in. They don't know all the slang, but the internet do.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't take everything out that they wanted to take out because they really don't know everything. The internet do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
So like, when you first started using it, like, was it something that came kind of naturally, or did you have to? Everything
with me come naturally, and that's why I told you I think I am a reincarnate of King Tut, because a lot of things that I do, and I've been told by a good friend of mine that, like, I have even features of like Persians and Romans. You know what I'm saying? And it was a class at a certain point. It was a class of people, like different classes of people, and the features that I present on my vessel are features of, like, Persians and Egyptians and Romans. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just not with me. That's with my brothers as well. So I've come to realize that I might have just been created for a certain task, or my soul might come from a different star system than most people. And that's what I got the star on my face for, because I am a light bearer. You know, I do bring positivity and blessings to people's lives, even if they don't bring it for me. You know, because it's not always easy for me, but I do most of the time bring blessings and positivity to people's lives.
Damn, that's some wild shit. So, like, I want to kind of get, like, what's your opinion on, you know, how quick people cancel each other online? Like, do you think the internet, I would say, is efficient enough to kind of separate the real from the fake?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell the fuck no. Because you would think that somebody, and that's why I feel like I'm going to end up deleting Instagram one day, because it gets to your brain. It really does. It's like, you would think somebody is doing the utmost best for themselves, and they are living a totally life, and it'll have you, because I don't envy. I don't even think about it, but I know other people do. You know what I'm saying? And it's the fact that I know other people do envy that I know that it's not good for us, because these people aren't always living the best lives that they live in. You just seeing moments in their lives that they just decided to capture that look good. You know what I'm saying? The facade,
And like, on some, like, the same pages that, like, a lot of people post their paying for likes. Like, what do you think that says about a generation? Because, like, from when I was growing up, like, family business kind of stayed family business. But, like, now that the internet is, you'll have people like, pray for me and RIP such and such. Like,
you know what? I think things like that are a way to remember, because the internet does give you the fact that it does, like, show you your old pictures on the day you took your pictures 3 years ago or 4 years ago. And sometimes you might wake up in the morning and you might need that, just to make you realize that life ain't forever, or damn, this person really was down for me at this time. They really was my whole life, and it might not be that no more. You know,
Yeah.
like and for me, I'm not gonna say I'm happy with those memories all the time, but it makes me feel. And whether it makes me feel happy, whether it makes me shed a tear or anything, I have a lot of memories. I have memories of, like, that's why I cherish my videos on YouTube, because it's people in there that are dead. It's people in there that aren't with me no more that I really cherished to my heart, you know? So I feel as if it really does help you keep those memories to where you might forget one day.
So, but for a lot of people will understand, like, okay, if I'm grieving the loss of somebody, or, you know, something traumatic has happened in my life, wouldn't you think that would be good to keep it among yourselves instead of showing it to thousands and millions?
Never. I think it'd be good to express how you feel to everyone that can tell you something positive with their mind. I had came from the club one day, and this shit still touches me to my day. I don't know this dude, but I was in the store and I was just grabbing me a little drink, you know what I'm saying, with the ice in it and shit. And this nigga walked up to me and he was like, "Hey bro, it's good to see some of the homies out looking, you know what I'm saying, flying shit. Bro, my mama just died and I need somebody I can goddamn just tell that to." And he felt he could tell that to me. I don't know why he felt like he could tell that to me, but I have a strong energy. So I understand sometimes that people might look at me and be like, just saying that to him might make me feel okay. Or he might say something that'll make me realize life more. And that's all I could say, you know what I'm saying? I told him, like, can't nobody be in your place, and I would probably be devastated if I was to hear that knowledge that you just told me, you know what I'm saying? You are appreciated and you gonna make it, bro. You know? And sometimes that's all people need to hear.
Yeah. Real shit, cause I understand what you're saying in that point, but like as far as me, like I see a lot of posts, like it be a point where, like, you know, it might be, you know, a person crying online. I mean, bawling, crying online, recording themselves. Like, to me, I don't understand that, because you have enough time to cry, set your phone up, go live, or press record, post everything that you done did, and
You know
still
what?
have those emotions.
People are confusing because they always got enough time to give me my flowers, but they'll just watch my posts and not really like them, not really share them, not really like put in the work, but every time they see me, they tell me they love something about it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so it's like, if you just going to do it when they're gone, that's confusing. And that to me is confusing, because I try to give everybody their flowers while they're here, myself. So I don't ever see it back as much as I should. And people are confusing to me. I'm autist. I'm not autistic. I'm autist. So I am an antisocial social. I barely talk to people because of my mindset, because of how deep I can really go with what this is that we live in. You know what I'm saying? And they just want to stick in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know nothing about that. Unless my little brother's playing sports, I don't know nothing about that. That ain't nothing but a pastime. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we here for? That's not what we here for.
So if I can ask you a real quick question, do you see your life as far as being like, how could I explain it? Like the Matrix? Like, you know the movie The Matrix?
I see
like,
ones and zeros. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's a system, and it has to be, because at the end of the day, they've done DMT experiments where people see numbers, not actual numerical numbers, but symbols for numbers.
I know exactly
in our
what
reality.
You're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a proven thing that is stationary, that everyone has to look at. It's not just something that, oh, I'm having a trip and is there differently. No, everyone's seeing it in the exact same spot. Any trip they having, they seeing it in the exact same spot, which means it's something that's already there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's numerical, like, code, bro. This is a actual system we live in. It might not be a matrix the way we look at it, but look at the way technology is going right now, bro. Like, we are dealing with magic in our hands, you know what I'm saying? Whether we believe it or not, that's technology and magic are one and the same, bro.
Yeah, I completely understand.
Like, it comes from rocks and chords and things that are made from the earth to create these things that give us this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you get to the root of it, bro, it's literally alchemy, bro. Like, it's alchemy.
Yeah.
That putting a battery in your phone is alchemy, bro. You know?
Yeah, and I can
say that for me. Yeah.
I completely understand what you're saying because, like, all right, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it one with you. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. But at the same,
I believe in Jesus.
Yeah. All right, cool. But at the same time, I sit back and think because I seen the movie The Matrix.
Yes.
And you seen The Matrix?
Yes.
All right. And you know how, like, when they go inside the little beehive shit and Keanu Reeves got the shit in the back of his head?
Yeah.
All right. It makes me think because if you think about life today, we have AR. Like,
augmented reality, yeah.
Like, we can put something on our eyes and it can actually feel like we are in that.
You know, your eye is the most sophisticated technology in the world.
And
you know that your body is the most sophisticated technology ever created, like, on this earth. But the whole thing is, you got to realize that you are connected to this earth without being connected. They bring you back to life with electricity, bro.
Yeah.
They bring you back to life with electricity, bro.
Yeah. And pretty much what I was getting at is the fact that we got to think, okay, I believe that there are other beings out there. Yeah. I believe there's no way in the world.
No, them gray aliens is us. Yeah, they're us from an alternate dimension that was kind of destroyed. Yeah. But they are us trying to pull from our dimension because at the end of the day, like, theirs got destroyed and they can't live on ours without like taking from certain aspects of us as people. And it gets down to the technology again because they look like they look, but they're technology. Like, and we're getting to a point where we're integrating. And I don't so what believe in space. I do believe in the wall. You know what I'm saying?
You're a flat earther.
I'm not a flat earther. I'm not a round earther. I'm more of a domed laker. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everything as above is below. You know what I'm saying? So, just like if you ever look at an atom is the universe.
Uh-huh.
And in that atom is probably another universe. And so on and so on. And I feel like we're just in a giant lake of, like, what is it? Amoebas and all of them, like, small things. I feel like the world that we live in is surrounded by a dome.
Yeah.
But there are other worlds beyond it, you know? And beyond that, there are other worlds. And they're like, just think of a lake with a bunch of rocks that are, like, all around each other. And each one of these rocks is another dome. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But we just live in one and we don't realize that it's a bunch of other ones around us because we were born in the one that was here by Constantine to entrap the spirit. A guy named Constantine who actually and Lilith is real as well, and she has a kingdom that's like right on the outskirts, and a lot of them, they live longer than us. They live they're if you're in a different world, your lifespan is a little longer or a little shorter. It depends on which world you live in because your light source and, you know what I'm saying, your night source are all coming from different spheres or so. Yeah. The sun itself is just a reflection of the black sun. It's not really up there. It's more of a hologram to me. You know, whoever believes in a reality, can believe in a reality. But when you get into the actual ancient texts and shit like that, Jesus was the one that was telling us a lot of this stuff. he told us that we can be like him. At a certain point, we just have to figure out a way to change our minds, you know, and breed more love so we can get to the point where we start learning than hate, you know?
Yeah. Facts. So, like, I wanna kind of get a better understanding. Like, what's something, you know, you think men don't feel comfortable admitting, you know, they struggle with?
I say, I cry a lot, you know. I could be listening to a song and I cry, you know. Yeah. And it's not like I'm crying like I'm a pussy or I'm shedding tears. Like, I ain't scared. I ain't none of this stuff. I have memories in these songs. And I could be in public with my big-ass speaker playing a song loud as a bitch, whole public looking at me, walking past, and I'm literally, like, yelling this song out, screaming while tearing up. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas don't express that, but one dude walked up to me one day while I was at the beach doing it, and he had called me the one that makes water. And for me, he said it in patois, but I had looked up what he meant, and he just was like, he was loud as a bitch when he told me, he was like, none of these people around you realize that you are really that. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of like bit me on a point where I had showed him someday, I didn't even remember him, but I had shown him someday who I was, because anybody that asked me, I'll be like, I'm Tony Shinobi, I'm the greatest artist of all time. You know what I'm saying? The world just don't know it yet. But at the end of the day, he said I had showed him some gangster shit, but he had really looked me up, and he realized that, bro, this nigga's really saying something. He's not just like putting that shit out. Like, he really saying something. So for him to walk up to me and like tell me that, I realized that a lot of men don't shed tears for the things that occur in their lives that they should, and it leads them to a point where they think that they have to be the hardest nigga in the world, or they gotta be like top dog, tough nigga, bro. You just gotta think, bro.
Yeah.
You just have to have a mind, and that's it, bro. If you have a good mind and you have a good drive to fucking achieve, bro, that's all you need as a man. Like, a woman is supposed to be there as a helpmate to help that process go across, because they are way more good with categorizing shit and actually starting with one, then fixing the other one, then doing the other one than we are. And I've always had a woman with me. Lately in my life I haven't, but I've always had someone that was geared towards an assistant to help me out with my goals. And if you in my life, you most likely are someone that's gonna be like that, because I don't really like being with too many people that aren't about what I'm about. You know, whether it's a friend, whether it's a loved one, whether it's anything. Like, you gotta be about achieving and helping me succeed in my goals as much as I can help you succeed in yours.
Fact. And that's some real shit. Like, so do you believe like people are becoming more themselves or losing themselves in the process of trying to be seen?
We ain't never been ourselves, but at the end of the day, we are waking up. Some of us are waking up. I've been woke to this shit, whatever woke is called, or whatever they want to say it is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that say they woke to this shit, but I realize that even in being or knowing as much as I do know, like, a lot of people that you used to relate to, you're not even relating to anymore enough to even have conversation, you know? And you could goddamn Pablo ass, but enough to have conversation. You could goddamn literally be someone's friend, but whole time you really move past them in the thought process.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not on the same frequency you're on. So, just with the knowledge, like, it's made me a better person having to do with my temple and my soul, but it's made me less of a friend or less of a social person.
Yeah.
Go pill up. Go pill up. Shut up. Go pill up. Chris Brown.
And like right now the world feels, you know, more divided than ever. Like, what do you think is actually the root of all of it?
Jerusalem. I ain't gonna say too much about that, but I would say we living in them end times, you know. I do believe in Jesus. I do believe he's gonna be resurrected and come back, or either he has already done that and we just don't realize it. it already happened to a certain point. But
I would say when he come back,
my dream is just to get away from the United States and just be able to like have a farm somewhere, you know, like grow my own fruit and vegetables and have like a certain lifestyle that I feel is the right way to live and be able to live longer and not be hurt while you're living longer. Because working at McDonald's, eating McDonald's every day ain't gonna help me. That's human meat at the end of the day. Like, and whether we want to realize it or not, we're being told these things, and we're still like, if you're being told and you're not making a change towards it, that is what they want. Yeah. That's what keeps them powerful. And I ain't even gonna speak on a lot of this because I don't want to be killed if I ever do get famous right away. So I'll just go back to the mumble shit. Hey, yeah, money, bitches, cars, all that other shit. Yeah. Yeah,
facts. So I want to talk about like social media. You know, it rewards perfection. Music rewards vulnerability. How do you balance the two?
Balance the two. I'm a perfectionist. So for me, I would say everything that I make is perfect. So the first time I make it is gonna be perfect. I don't care what people think about me. So you can say what you want, but unless you saying it like to me, unless you asking me, you never gonna hear from the horse's mouth itself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So anything you got to say to me, I'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I will tell you. Like, other than that, I let the rumors be the what. I let whatever be what it is, cause ain't nothing out here gonna bring me down. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna bring me up. It's gonna bring me high, cause it's gonna have more people speaking, and then y'all gonna listen to my music, and y'all gonna realize I'm the GOAT.
And with you saying that, I really don't want to get off topic, but I do want to ask. So, what was your agenda, or what was your motive with being a part of, what was it, Nasty Boys?
More money, man. Y'all don't understand. I had the old ladies throwing me cash. They were throwing me the whole pension. So y'all tripping when y'all talk about Optimus, because that nigga got me some bread when we first started.
So what was the name? What was the name of it?
Nasty Boys.
Nasty Boys. Correct.
Yeah. All right. Man, he taught me how to do. Man, he taught me. Man, y'all niggas crazy, man. Y'all talk about. Y'all keep hanging with your homeboys that ain't putting no money in your pocket. Go ahead. Keep hanging with them niggas. Them niggas ain't doing shit for your life, but you keep hanging with them niggas.
So how did you end up coming across that? I'm sorry that I kind of drug back to that, but I wanted to kind of dive a little bit deeper. Like, so what was your So you did actual shows?
Yeah, I do. I did private performances and shit, and most of the private performances, me and him was dancing for like a room of old women. Like I'm talking women in their 80s and 90s, bro. Like
for real?
Yeah, bro. Like. They was throwing me their whole pictures, bro. Like, I'm talking, bro. Like, you don't even realize this old lady kissed me in my chest. Man, them old ladies love some strippers, bro. And it made me more comfortable with it because it wasn't women my age. It was younger, it was older women and old women. So when they told me, like, yeah, you need to do this more. You need to, you know what I'm saying? I kind of was like, yeah, okay. Okay, I'm really listening because they know they done been through life. They know, you know what I'm saying? They know what they like.
So how was it when you did your first show, like your first performance?
I was nervous as a bitch. I don't like it, and I would have never like gotten a video footage even if I could. Nah, because I wasn't that good. Nah,
I ain't trying to see it.
It's on the Nasty Boys page on YouTube. Yeah, but for me. It's made me a better dancer, like, cause I already hip hop dance. But now I can do flips. Now I can do acrobatics and shit like that. And that's something that I only dreamt of doing when I was younger. Like being able to, like, I'm at the point right now where I'm almost able to flip, and just by standing here. You know what I'm saying? I do tumbles. I do all types of like you know what I'm saying, cartwheels, acrobatics and shit like that. But I had to be taught that like a sensei teaches a student. Like Optimus with Real Live had this woman come over there and be a rag dummy for us so he could teach me how to like flip with the woman in my legs and shit. Like, you know, bro, I've learned so much. Like I can give a fuck what anybody say about anybody, because nigga, anybody that I'm around is somebody that I've achieved from or been able to help achieve.
Facts.
You know?
And I just wanted to kind of ask that question because I'm thinking in my head, like, this nigga did say he was in motherfucking goddamn exotic dancer.
Yeah.
Like, and
yeah.
like, as far as we talking about exotic dancers, like, when you did that and, you know, because I know you said it was from the lack of money or whatever like that, but, like, from a relationship standpoint, like, do you feel like that was kind of something that, like, made you comfortable or something that kind of...
No, it kind of changed my personality.
Yeah.
To a point, but I was, like, fussed into that, and I had to think about it, because I had to think about how women react to the people that are fussing at me about it, and how they react to me. And at a certain point, I had to realize that maybe I am a little bit too rough or rugged around some edges, and I do need to, like, just cool out a little bit. Cool out. Stop yelling. Stop, you know what I'm saying? And more just take it more calmly with things, and stop trying to push everything, because I've already pushed my image to the point where they know who I am. So it's like, I don't really need to do that too much anymore. I just need to, like, express who I am and express my creativity, how I do it, and allow them to decipher for themselves if they like it or not. You know?
Yeah, real shit. And, like, so, as far as when it comes to, you know, relationships, like, do you see yourself, you know, going to that point, or how has relationships affected you to the point where you kind of second guess?
I definitely like to get to know somebody at this point, because I'm at a point right now where I'm alone at times, and I've dealt with people who have called me a narcissist, and I believe they were narcissists, you know, and I don't know, it's kind of fucked me up. I got post-traumatic stress. A woman stabbed herself in my mama's living room to prove a lie. A girl sat on my bed with a pistol because I broke up with her, but she fucked my best friend. You know, it's like, y'all, and then this girl goddamn stalked me for like 3 years, you know, online. And it's like, damn, y'all, like, I be confused. Like, now it's like, I don't really trust nobody, bro. Like, it's not a lot of people that can gain my trust, but some people, I'm at a point now, I'm just like, I let things slide through the way they slide through just to see how it's gonna go. But I already know how most things go, you know. So
real shit.
I'm not really one to be surprised no more.
So do you think people fall in love too fast, too slow, or don't even know what love is anymore?
I don't think nobody know what love is. But the whole thing is, I don't believe in love at first sight. I never did. I never believed in love at first sight. I believe in lust at first sight. Because whether you meet somebody on a job that you favor a little more, or you meet somebody in the streets, you have to like their presence before you like them. You know what I'm saying? It's not a love thing. You liking them, and like is lust. So it's like, love don't like love at first sight don't exist to me. I have to learn to love you. You know? And if I decide to learn you, that'll decipher whether I love you or not. Like, but I have to lust somebody and then learn them before I, you know what I'm saying, end up loving you. Like my ex-girlfriend, I didn't really love her when I met her, but I learned to love her. And that's why she hurt me so bad when we broke up, because it's like, I had to learn to love you, and when I did, I realized pulled for you. You know what I'm saying? Because even when I thought it wasn't even supposed to be there, I pulled for you, because I feel like you deserve that, you know? You did enough for me to the point where I realized ain't nobody was doing that for me ever the way you did that for me. And you deserve to be loved, you know? You have to deserve to be loved for me.
I completely understand what you're saying, because, like, at the end of the day, with men, I'm just saying as far as men, we have to kind of, how would I say it? If I can take it back, like, most real men don't kind of go on the first glance. Like, yeah, you cute, you beautiful, I understand that. But it's a learning process. Pretty much like you said, I have to really get to know you I need to know how you is when I'm at my lowest. I need to know how you is when I'm hurting.
I'm in jail. Like, come on.
Yeah,
like, is you gonna be fucking off, or you gonna be right there for me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you fucking off, is you right there for me still? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, cause like at the end of the day, like at the end of the day, like females don't understand that when it comes to us being able to, you know, really love them and get comfortable with them, they have to see us at pretty much all angles.
Yeah.
Like, so when I'm hurt and I'm down, I need to know if you got me in, cause, you know,
when I'm in the mud, baby.
Yeah, that's
the mud, baby.
Facts. Like, that's the main
thing. Dirty for me, you know what I'm saying?
That's the main thing. Like, if every woman, like me personally, if every woman can, like, instead of meeting a man when he at his highest or he at his most, if every woman met a man when he was at his lowest, women would get so much more love, respect.
Man, most women that I've dated for long periods of time have taken me out on a date before I ever took them out on a date.
Real shit.
Real shit. Because at the end of the day, you gotta realize the times we living in. You can make money so easily. Yeah. You know, like you make money just off of living. Yeah. I don't do that. Like, so if you expect me to provide for you what you could provide for me, then what the fuck do you think I'm gonna do for you? I'm not gonna do it. I can never live up to that. Even if I wanted to live up to that, I couldn't. So I don't even try. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to sit here and act like I'm going to try to pursue you if you nothing to be pursued. I'm the prize for real, for real. And they don't even realize it when they even dealing with men, that men are the prize, but we are. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I would never deal with you if I didn't want to deal with you. You could deal with whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, simple as that.
And like, I want to kind of understand, like, what's something, you know, you believe in that most people around you don't?
Manifestation. Power in your chakras. I make fire. I do. I make fire. I'm able to.
On some Kevin Gates.
I'm able to. At this point, take a fire, like maybe I build a fire at the beach or something, and I can make a little flame, and it might go out, but I can make the fire come back, and that's from me always just being around bonfires and using it as a way to
you can make fire
to do this, you know what I'm saying, to actually like meditate and shit. Yeah, I make the fire. I can use my energy to, and this I spend a lot of time doing it. I spend a lot of time with fire, and that might just be my soul. I'm a Leo, you know what I'm saying, and I'm built around fire. All my planets, whatever they got with the system, with your birth and all that shit, it's all in fire for me. So I don't have no wind, I don't have no water, I don't have no earth. I'm literally living embodiment of fire. You know what I'm saying? Every which way you see it. So with me, it's like, I don't know, I'm intrigued by fire, and I've gotten to the point where I've started researching ways to manipulate fire, and it works. It's not fake. It's real, and I use frequencies with it too, because I listen to certain frequencies while I'm manifesting these things, or utilizing my you know what I'm saying, my meditation for these things. Like, the world ain't nothing but frequency, bro. If people realize that and they got into somatics, they'd be more like me. And maybe I'm not as savvy with life things because I'm autist, but I believe it's a gift and not a curse, because I ignore certain things like television and things like that for things that are actually created by this earth and in my visual, you know, things that are more spiritual than physical. Yeah. And I believe that's a gift, you know. I don't believe it's a curse. I just believe we were born in someone else's like thought of creation, and we have to follow their rules to an aspect. But if we were really just gotten here and what the nigga Unc say, and they just killed off all of the adults and left the babies by themselves, they would be some superhumans, because they would have never learned what learning is, and they would realize that we don't know nothing but what we've been taught by man. like what man knows is man's thought. That's not what we're here for. That's a man's thought.
So like, what do you think would happen if, you know, like you said, all the adults left and it was just strictly kids? Like, what would be
the process? It would be niggas with motherfucking psychological powers out this bitch. It'd be niggas that real life was one with the earth, and it'd be trees growing around niggas that couldn't grow. It'd be like they be growing the trees with their hands planted on the earth. They would be like black people. Yeah. Black people would be doing a lot of this shit for real. They probably know what they lost in the last life. Because a school ain't nothing for you but for you to unlearn learning and learn how to get in line. You know?
Yeah. I definitely get what you're saying. Like, so since we on a deep tip like that, like I want to know, like, what's a hard truth you had to learn about yourself on this journey? On your journey?
That I'm not able to relate to a lot of my peers. Yeah. You know, and I have to be around people that are like 10 years older than me, that are real shit with a lot of knowledge, more or less, and I have to be alone a lot. And me being me, people don't be thinking that I'm alone a lot, but I really be in my head, even when I'm in the clubs. You know, I go out and I turn people up, but for the most part, I'm in the mirror, like trying to enhance myself or my journey, and trying to think of the future and trying to figure out what I am as a soul being, and not just like someone that got up and decided to go to the club and get drunk and find bitches and do this shit and do that shit that has nothing to do with my process of being alive.
Yeah, and I ain't trying to cut you off. The reason I believe what you saying is because I done been in the club and I done seen you go straight to the motherfucking mirror and start dancing. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I done holler at my brother, what the fuck is this nigga doing, bro? Like, this nigga dancing in the mirror, bro.
Yeah, nigga.
Like, this nigga's dancing in the
I get better every single time I do it. I ain't gonna lie. I get better. I get better and better. And at the end of the day, I'm here to upgrade. I'm not here to downgrade as I get older. Yeah. I'm here to upgrade, bro. Upgrade my mental, upgrade my mind. There's too many people that get Alzheimer's and forget because they decided to listen to everything that was going on around them and not actually listen to what their spirit or their inside voice was saying their whole life.
Yeah, real shit. And like, I want to know, like, what's something you're still, you know, working on healing or understanding with yourself?
Money management. Keeping things categorized in money management. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and working on one thing and one thing only. Like, I'm very good at finishing the one things that I be working on, but they always be scattered. Like, I'll come from here, then I'm all the way over there, then I'm all the way over here, and they all get finished, but they're all just separate things, and I'm not working on that. I'm not pushing one song. I'm not pushing one thing. Like, I have so much when I should have stopped at like 15 and just kept pushing that 15 forever. Yeah. But it's so much in me that I just have to. I have to, like, and ADHD. You know what I'm saying?
And the that's crazy, because I was thinking in my head, I said, this nigga got the same shit I got. Because that's what they told me I had, ADHD.
It's a gift. It ain't no curse, bro.
Because I can start on 500 projects, and I know I can finish them, but something else will catch my attention. I'm like, all right, I want this. Nah, fuck that. That ain't my attention. Right there. And then it roots back to when I was talking to you about your fashion. You was like, all right, I'll wear this shit probably like once or twice, and then I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I
feel some type of way if I can't get like something else to like inspire people with when I go out, because I do inspire people with the way I dress. So I try to not only inspire, but to make myself feel good. Because when I look good, I feel good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Yeah.
And like, when life gets, you know, heavy, like, what's one thing that always brings you back to your center point?
My mama.
Yeah.
My mama.
And she played a big role in your life?
She definitely do. She definitely teaches me what to be as a man, and she's someone that a lot of people could rely on. So she teaches me what I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm always somebody that people could rely on. My grandmama was the one that was hard on me all the time, and I loved her for that. Like, she don't be no bitch, Tony. Man up, don't be crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be worried about what this shit. These niggas ain't your real friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the women in my life. There's a lot of women in my life that I was raised by that I get a lot from.
Yeah, yeah. So like your moms and your grandma, they played a big role in your life.
Yeah.
And as far as the ladies is today, like where are they now?
My grandmama just died
Sorry
last
to hear
week.
about that.
Yeah, but nah, it's a celebration. She thought God forgot about her, so you know what I'm saying. It's definitely a celebration to her because she was getting Alzheimer's, and she didn't like the fact she was forgetting things, and I didn't like that either, and nobody would like that. You know what I'm saying? Like she was ready, so definitely a celebration for her. Shit. Yeah.
I don't like to agree with this part, but I do understand what you're saying because my grandma, she recently died about 2 years ago from pretty much the same thing. She had dementia.
Yeah.
And it hurt me because I used to live with my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to be with her all the time. And when I got older, I kind of got caught up in responsibilities, life, and I won't able to see her like that. So when I got a chance to see her, she didn't know who I was. And it hurt me because I'm like, you know, I'm your favorite grandson. You mess with me more than all my cousins and all of this. And like, I didn't live with you. I didn't stay with you. Like, bruh, like, I stayed cause I used to be scared of the dark.
Yeah.
Don't nobody know this. I used to be scared of the dark.
That's alright.
I used to lay at the foot of my grandma and my papa bed and go to sleep. And this was from, I say, about 7 to like 11. And it hurt me so much when my dad called me. And he was like, you talk to your grandma? Yeah, I seen my grandma at the laundromat. And a year went by. And he was like, go talk to your grandma. And I talked to her, and she didn't know who I was. Yeah, and it hurt me because I'm like, this is a fucked up disease where it gets you to the point where you don't remember your family.
You don't remember the last day if somebody talked to you.
Nothing. You don't remember.
I feel for her because I'm like, man, like, that shit would kill me. Sometimes I get mad when I forget something from the day. I'm just like, damn, like, where my phone at? Like, fuck, I'm mad, nigga.
Like, is that gonna happen to me? Like, I forget so much stuff. I'm like, is that gonna happen to me? And like, to the point where like, when I looked at her and she was forgetting how to eat, she was forgetting how to speak, she was forgetting how to walk, she was like, and then to the point she was forgetting how to breathe, and like, it was so hurtful. So I completely understand.
But loss does breed new beginnings, and you know, my family has gotten together to try to build our bond closer, like all of my family, you know what I'm saying, off of her passing. And you know, it really was a celebration for a family, for us. So it wasn't something really sad because she wanted to, you know what I'm saying? So it was at that point where we was like, you finally got there. You know what I'm saying? You finally got there.
Yeah, most definitely. And that's a deep loss, especially from somebody that raised your mama. That's grandma.
You wouldn't be here without them.
Yeah, that's grandma. And I want to ask you something like that kind of change it, because you getting me emotional almost.
I'm my bad, bro.
No, you straight, because like I understand your pain, because that's the same thing. Like, that's some deep shit, especially when you say your grandma was in your life, because my grandma was a mega impact on my life.
Yeah, definitely.
And I want to ask you something that kind of change it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, when people talk about Tony Shinobi years from now, like, what do you want them to feel, not think, but feel when your name comes up?
Like they reminiscing. Like, a lot of people tell me now, a lot of my music reminds them of their old days, or it reminds them of loved ones that they lost, or it reminds them of a love that they had once with somebody, or it gets them in and their thoughts about what was and how life has changed, and maybe life was better then, but it could be better now. You know, it could definitely be better now. Or I went through that, and that really like was a good point in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of my music that a lot of people remind me of my old songs, like, and it be like they one favorite song, like, you know, and it's people randomly that tell me about it all the time, and even that makes me feel more of who I am than you know what I'm saying, what I be feeling sometimes. I appreciate everybody's words, because I ain't here but to do nothing but bring y'all something that's a little bit deeper, you know, out of myself. All my music is me, you know, and that's one thing a lot of people can't say, that I can say. I go through all the shit that I give out, constantly. Whether I'm jugging, whether I'm good, whether I'm in a relationship and I'm loving, whether I'm getting over a heartbreak, whether I'm feeling like I just woke up and I can breathe, and I feel good. Y'all gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have it because I got it. I can't keep this gold for myself. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta get this gold, man.
And pretty much, like, as far as you going through life, you want people to pretty much understand the positivity that you pushing out.
I want people to be positive even in the negative. They understand that the negative even breeds positive. That it's no negative for real. It's always just a way to get to the positive, and it might not be the positive, like it might not be what you wanted to bring the positive, but at the end of the day, it's what you needed.
Real shit.
You know, I go through things, and swords gotta be forged through fire, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They got to. That's how the swords is forged.
You gotta go through that. You gotta go through that hurting stage to be able to come to that other side and say I actually made it.
At least remember that when you was going through that, you didn't make anything worse for anybody else. You just went through it and you manned up and you did it. And that's what I be trying to do every day.
Real shit. And man to man, personally, like, as far as, because I don't know the situations you're going through. You don't know the situations that I'm going through. But at the end of the day, as a man, we understand that at the end of the day, in order for us to be able to be the person that we want to be, pretty much like you said in the beginning, you have to go through that situation. And it's not the fact that you wanted to go through that situation, but it's the fact that you wanted to go through that situation.
You had to. You wanted to. You wanted to. You just didn't know you wanted to.
Yeah.
But in order to build that sword that you are, you damn sure was going to.
You got, yes. And a lot of people don't understand that as far as when it comes to being a man, we have to learn that trial and error.
Yeah.
It's not cause like I got kids. I have a daughter. I don't want my daughter to lift a finger. I don't want them to do none of this. I don't want them to do none of that. But when it comes to my son, I don't want him to go through what I went through, but I want him to go through what I've been through, because I know if he decides to push through it and come through that, he's going to be a better man, not just for himself, but for his family.
Yeah. I don't want no pussy son.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I don't want no son that's relying on me for every little aspect of his life while he is grown. I want somebody that knows that, yeah, I got them, but I don't want to call them. I can do this myself.
Yeah. And man, if you know like how I know, cause and there been times where I didn't, you know, I ain't had no, bruh, oh my God. Like, and that's the hurtful feeling, because I had a point where I had my daughter. At first I had my daughter, and we didn't have, I lost my job, lost the crib, all of that. I ain't have nowhere. I'm like, man,
oh my girl, I know you grind. I know you got down to your grind, nigga. That's why God is saving me, because he know I would not be Tony Shinobi if I had kids. I would literally be for my kids, because I'm just that type of person. Like, I'm not going, like, if you come from me, you not gonna have to goddamn lift the spoon, especially if you a girl.
Yeah,
man, I swear to God, man. Nah, God to save me.
Yeah,
so
man, cause I didn't thought shit, man, bro. I didn't thought about when I was going through my lows. I didn't thought about robbing stores. I was like, man, I go to the store all the time. I know the ins and outs. I know this. I know certain. You know, I know certain drug dealers. I know certain people. Man, I can hit me a quick lick. I'd be good. But at the end of the day, as far as being a man, like, I gotta go through this struggle. And with you saying that, I completely understand, man. And one thing I do want to say, I appreciate having you on here, big dog.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate everything. I love the conversation. I love all the back and forth, you know, we had. And I want you to tell the people again, like, where they can meet you at, where they can follow you at.
Okay. Tony Nobi. You already know it. Tony Nobi, go Tony Nobi Sauce with it. I'm on all platforms. I got over 6 albums on all platforms right now. 700 songs on YouTube with videos. BandLab, I'm the biggest artist. So if you look up Tony.Shinobi on BandLab, you're going to see my viral sensation, hit right now, Kibbles and Bits. But I make most of my music on BandLab. So if you ever need work done, or you just goddamn decide you want some new music to listen to, go ahead and hit me up on BandLab. I goddamn get you right. I do like doing shows. I think the next show I do is at Ultra Lounge, when they had a R&B night again, incorporated by Pablo, the snorer in the back. Other than that, happy birthday, Pablo. Shout out to my nasty boy, brother, Optimus the R&B Sensation. Shout out to the worldwide label, you know what I'm saying, with BK, Takari, Auntie, all of them. I love y'all. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to my little brothers. They doing what they doing. They both finna be in the NFL, honestly, sooner or later. Trayvon Hayes and Jalen Hayes, they goddamn play for Carolina and HU right now. Shout out to my family. I love them. Shout out to my nana. I know you looking down on me. I know you over me every day. Every day. I know she is. I love y'all, man. I hope y'all love me as much as I love y'all.